The thuns, they throw me mobile buns, then poppy seeds. Mini Connie, mommy, all she say is.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Mitchell is out there with Robertson. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Odom in at the three slot. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Mitchell from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Now here is Carter. After the miss from Derek White. Mitchell's shot is good.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Porzingis with a screen on Odom. There's Brown with the three. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Robertson outside. And another three for Cleveland.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
White finds Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Odom. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown, good. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Robertson kicks to Carter. Mitchell outside. Outside, Odom. It's good.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. White the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Over Carter. The 15-footer. Good.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Mitchell in the corner. Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston.
Timeout.
They trail by 7. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 11.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Now here is Carter, and Mitchell puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Carter. Right side, Odom. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Brown with the bucket.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Pass to Carter. Lets the three fly. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Porzingis. Nothing on the board. The wide open look here for Holiday. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Mitchell against White. Mitchell dishes to Robertson. Back to Mitchell. Just 3 on the clock. Outside Carter. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time.
And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Thompson is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Odom. And it's Robertson in at the 1. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Carter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 5 now.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Odom deciding where to go with it. He tries for 3. Here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Robertson against Tatum. Robertson's shot is off. Boston trails by 10. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday dishes to Tatum. A 3-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Mitchell's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. To the right side. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. Cleveland leading by 13. Mitchell passes to Robertson. Thompson right side.
2 minutes.
Odom finds Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Pritchard. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Boston again missing. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now, here's Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Porzingis. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Boston trails by 19. And Holiday kicks to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Cleveland with the ball.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Robertson passes to Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Carter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Robertson. Cleveland leading by 23. Mitchell finds Carter. Mitchell sets the screen for Odom. No good from outside. And here's Boston. Over in the corner, White. Off target from outside. White's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good. Mitchell's got 20.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on. Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got 9.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
White, good.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Carter. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. .158 left in the third quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Carter looking around. Here's Odom. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
He's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot by Holiday, no good. For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Al Horford. Jaden Springer.
And so here's Cleveland. Now Mitchell. He's got 25. Carter kicks to Mitchell. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Brown, and they double up Brown. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Tillman, and Thompson sends it back. Fast break, here we go. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Springer. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Mitchell. 1 second left over Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter after that quarter? Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
For 3.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Robertson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Odom in at the 3.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Springer. And it's sent back by Robertson. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here.
Kristaps Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday.
And the Celtics with possession here. Down low. Here's Brown. Pass to Holiday. White wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And so here's Cleveland. Robertson passes to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Carter comes in with the double team. Here's Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here's Boston. White with it, picked up by Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And here's White. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here's Brown outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Mitchell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Jumps up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Brown, no good. And so here's Cleveland. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Robertson. Mitchell's got 41.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
White finds Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Brown. Back to Holiday to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For 3, Mitchell. And Tatum pulls it down. White inside, covered by Robertson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Robertson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. And here's Cleveland. Robertson outside. For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 44.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And the Celtics with possession here. And White kicks to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution for the away team. Number 27, Jamal Murray.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Brown's shot is good.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Murray surveying the D. Mitchell in the corner. There's the triple. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First one falls for him.
At the line, Derek White.
And both free throws good for White. Fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.